Hey guys, it's Ron here from Momentum with another bike review. Today we're going to be talking about the Step-Thru e-bike from a new brand for us, Batch Bicycles. Now this bike focuses on reliable components and a simple, easy ride. Let's check it out. Alright, so the most important aspect of any e-bike is of course what gives it its power, the motor, the battery, and there's a very wide range of quality therein. So what I really liked about the Batch Bicycle Step-Thru e-bike is that focus was there. So we have a nice Bosch Power Pack 400 watt hour battery and a Bosch Active Line mid-drive motor. Now it's not the most powerful Bosch motor going or anything like that, but the quality is there and that real pedal feel, and the motor just kicks in when you need it. It doesn't feel jerky, doesn't surge, anything like that. Now it does have 4 different modes of pedal assist, starting with Eco, then Tour, Sport, and Turbo. And I feel like you do need them. Like, it's not a very powerful motor, it's just smooth, So you have enough to get you up the hills, to flatten out the city, and things like that. Ideal for getting around town. And I think it's not more than that. So you're never going to feel overwhelmed by the motor. You're never going to feel like any ghost pedaling. You feel like it's too much. It really does feel like you're riding a bicycle. And that is probably the best part of this bike. And so for the battery, it performed really well. It has quite a good range, 400 watt hours. And it's here. It's called a Power Pack battery by Bosch. Instead of being hidden away in the down tube or under the rack or something like that. So it's called the Power Pack. Works really well, easy to take off with the key here, easy to charge while leaving the battery on the bike with the charging port here. And what I really like actually is that both those areas are protected more than I'm used to seeing on e-bikes. So I'm Canadian, and I know that if I use a bike for a couple of years, corrosion is an issue. The weather gets at it, the slush and ice and all that kind of stuff. So it's nice that there's at least an effort to kind of protect those sensitive areas, because, they're pretty much the most important areas in terms of kind of getting the battery off the bike or charging it up. So that was great. And of course, in terms of the gearing, it has a nice Shimano Altus 8-speed cassette. Works really well, easy shifting. The display, simple, straightforward. Just have the battery life, the speed, and what level of assist you're on, things like that. So I think everything is very intuitive and very easy to use on the bike. All right, so in terms of commuting, also something that's important to me. Let's check out this bike for its commute worthiness. A couple of things that I look for: disc brakes. Has Step-Thru disc brakes, good quality, seems to provide ample stopping power, so no problems there. We have a nice front and rear fender, excellent. Rear rack, excellent. Word to the wise, anyone who's going to start bike commuting, get that pack off your back. Get a Band-Aid, put it on the rack, you'll thank me later. Now, a couple of other things this bike does not have that I would like to see added perhaps in the future is, the option for a chain guard. I think is pretty important for commuting, especially again if you're going to be like an all-round commuter, and you can do it with an e-bike as well. You can ride it in inclement weather with an e-bike. And also integrated lighting, I think, would be really nice. If you have an e-bike, you have the power, integrated lighting would be a good idea, or a dynamo lighting or anything like that. But lighting is key for a good commute. So obviously it's very simple to install lights, so that's being pretty minor, but I just should make you aware that there are a lot of e-bikes out there that do have integrated lighting. All right, so just in terms of comfort level, I think obviously this bike makes comfort a priority, starting with, of course, the aforementioned motor, which is very smooth to operate, and of course, Step-Thru frame design, simple to use, easy for everybody, makes this bike very accessible. This nice plush, comfortable, so comfortable seat. You don't need the little things. This seat is fine. So that's all good and comfortable. In terms of the tires, you have some nice tires here. They're a little bit wide, they're not skinny or anything like that, so they do provide like a nice ride. And it has some front suspension, some tour, some suspension. And that's a love it or leave it sort of situation. I mean, it does add a little bit of weight to an already hefty bike because it's an e-bike. So you don't really need that, but it does again make it even more comfortable when you're in a pothole-ridden street like we have here in Toronto, or you're going over railroad tracks and things like that. So that does add some comfort. So this is very comfortable, cloud-like, walking on a cloud with this thing. So that's great. Again, front suspension, take it or leave it, adds a bit of weight. This is not a light bike, so you need to be aware of that. If you are going up any stairs, which I have to, I have like 6 stairs, 5 stairs to get the porch, another stair to get in the house. You do have to lift it, and it is substantial. Yeah, so be aware. All right, that does it for my review of the Batch Bicycle Step-Thru e-bike. Final word, I thought the bike was really good. I liked that it had quality components, had a nice bicycle feel, and was simple and easy to use and very comfortable. Now, if you like this review, please let us know in the comments, or if you have a suggestion for something else you'd like to see on our YouTube channel or a bike you'd like us to review, again, please let us know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the bike lane.